Welcome to Grand Moral Radio. I'm your humble servant, your brother. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. I thought it'd be time to have this episode and be specific all the way to the core. You understand? All the way to the core. We're going to keep it real today. We kept it real every other time too, but today we're going to the core. You understand? We're going to the core, and we're asking ourselves today, who's coming in Paul's name? Who's on every street corner speaking in Paul's name? And yeah, this is the shine the light on the device that is being used is this book. And the person who's being used is Paul by every pastor. You understand? And I'm keeping it real today. We've lost all of our independence because some people are not telling the truth. You understand? And it is time now that the truth needs to be told. You understand? Because we lost all of our independence. We lost all of our states. We lost all of our castles. You understand? And now, since we've been overthrown and we've been put in perpetual servitude, and we got pastors that talk down on the Moors and tell you not to be anything associated. You understand? Because he is a Roman agent. Who came to overthrow our lands. Now, I've studied to show myself approval. And I challenge everyone to do the same, like this book instructs you to do. But we're at the point now, some questions have to be answered immediately, like within seconds after they're asked. You understand? And if you can't answer the questions, you don't have the answers. I have a question right now. Was there a Bible in the year 910? And I'd like for the pastor to answer that question too. Now, if there was a Bible in the year 910, how can Paul be talking about Spain before it was Spain? That's just one question. How could Spain be in the Bible that Paul is speaking of going to if the word Spain wasn't even a word yet then that identified a landmass? Here's a second question. Why do the ministers and or you, pastor, not recognize the Moors as a people in their own land? Why is that? Which is the Americas. Why do the pastors talk down on the Moors? That are in the Americas. Is it because you don't want us to have our state? Is it because you don't want us to go back to our own vine? Like the scripture says? We need to go back to our own vine. Can we not have our independence? And how much longer are you going to work with the state on each and every one of our corners almost in our communities and use Paul as the device to loot our people and to not even give them the real history of their independence? Who's really helping keep our people oppressed? who came with the abundance of oppression. There's an abundance of poverty. With the blessing of this gospel that you come with. There's an abundance of poverty and economic devastation. There has been an abundance of extermination and an abundance of genocide. An abundance of abortion from pastors endorsing abortion. There's been an abundance of a genocide of our state. With the blessings of the gospel, the way you teach it, there's an abundance of poverty. Was there a Bible in 1492? Was there a Bible in 1492? And so Paul's roaming around, Paul's the Jew going around. He's roaming around, Paul's roaming around, and he's looking to convert, you know, he's looking to baptize you. Paul's roaming around, looking to baptize you more and take all your property, and then every week you show up and give 10% because your property's been taken. And the good Christian pastor that done came with the abundance has now left me in poverty, but he's still there. Because he's got the few little shekels that he's getting. You understand? Because he's getting a few little shekels. He's getting a few little shekels to keep you captive. He took the few little shekels to capture you. And took your state and took you out and took your independence And now everybody's a black slave needing the abundance of the gospel every Sunday. Now the Christian black slave, they, now we'll just keep the black scholars. We'll just keep the black scholars to make sure we keep them from their heaven. Oh, we'll make sure the black scholars keep them from reaching their again. We'll make sure. The scholars will make sure they will never see their entire kingdom ever again. Because their kingdom extended all the way across. See? All the way across. And as long as we got the Indians and the Indian scholars and the Negro pastor and the Negro super scholars and the Egyptian super scholars, and then we got we'll bring in the rest of the so-called Hebrews, and we'll have them with another stab in the back. We'll have them turn on them and keep them from their land. All using Paul. We'll keep the Moors from having their property back by using Paul. So we won't have our independence until we can get these brothers to tell the truth. Or they're going to keep taking the payment. They're going to keep taking the little shekels. They're going to keep taking the little shekels. They're going to keep taking the little shekels. And our land's waiting on us. We're right on our land. We're right on our land. We're right on our land. But y'all have a great rest of the day. You understand? Keep your head on swivel, family. Peace and love.